Hey guys, Westy on the mic here.
Welcome back to another Elite multiplayer battle. In this one, we have a very fun layout. We have 3 holes at Ikigai Enzo, and then 5 of the last 6 holes are ace runs. We'll see if we can stack up some highlights and get some high scores going on the card. So we'll see. We'll see how it shakes out. This is a hole that's been a nemesis of mine. Henrik Amon pointed out a good line for me to do with the Glide Skip Drive. I've been working on it, but didn't feel full confidence yet, so ended up just going with the paradigm, and this time it did work out for me in right to left. So I still feel pretty solid about that one. And we're going to start out with the Eagle, as is Mads. So 2 players here. I don't know if I played before. I think I've seen Timpa. I don't know about Mads. We'll see how it shakes out. I think we probably all saw this layout and thought going to be some fun scores. So we'll see if that holds true. And yeah, Ikigai Enzo, just very, very touchy tee shot. It is not one of my favorites, but I don't think it's a bad hole necessarily. It just kind of drives me nuts sometimes. And we do start out with a one-shot lead over Timpa, and we'll see which Ikigai hole is next. Looks like we have hole 7. This is a line I learned from Aaron Hoffman. He gave me some nice paradigm lines on Sunshine Glade 5 and this hole, where basically I'm just aiming a little bit higher than I normally do. And I don't normally like aiming high. I just, feel like it has more wiggle room to push left or right more than I want, but it works great for the 2 holes I just mentioned and gets us the eagle on this one. Anytime you don't have to do a throw in on an Enzo hole, it's a big win for me. So we'll take that. And we will also take the lead after this hole, as it looks like both of these guys missed at least a stroke and was able to start out eagle eagle. So yeah, that's a dream start. We'll see if we can keep it going. Hole 5 here. This one, strong left to right, pretty neutral, not head, not tail. I thought it was going to get me in the perfect spot, but I can tell right away that it's turning too much. And I know I'm not going to be able to get lucky on that landing just because that little rock wall is brutal. But should be able to salvage the birdie here, and we do. Let's see what these guys can do. Looks like Timpa hit earlier than I did. So with that 3-win, I think that's going to be a pretty tricky throw-in attempt. We'll see if he can manage it. And it's coming in. Ooh, ends up right. Couldn't quite compensate enough for the wind. And he is in the water there. And looks like he's going to take, ooh, bummer, yeah, double water. That's bogey. Looks like Mads in his follow flag here has the right line. Yep, that's a pretty good spot. I'm guessing he's probably 90 feet out. Not a bad look. Yeah, he's got the cool fire trail and that pure. One of my favorite disc trails in the game. Yeah, it's probably my second favorite behind the snowy one. So very cool there. And here we go, Sunshine Glade 1, definite ace run attempt. I've been using my accurate windbreak hope, as I feel like I have to do very little and it often just floats itself in there. And oof, got lucky. Thought I had right rim, but it snuck in. And man, poor Timpa. Looks like he had it super close, but did not get the same break I did. So that's how this hole goes. Uh, gotta get them when you can, and realize you're gonna get on the wrong side of them sometimes too. Mads is taking his time. Not sure if he's distracted or if he's just really zoning this line in. And whatever he did, it was working. Looks like that's quite a arcing line. That was quite a bit of hyzer for an ace line on Sunshine Glade 1, but I'm not going to knock it because it worked. And here we go, hole 4. This is probably the least aced par 3 for me on Sunshine Glade. I like to go this worship low line when I can. And yeah, that was pretty much money. That was right where I aim it. Looks like Mads fades out a little bit early, and I think he was probably short anyway, so not the closest, but regardless, this one can be tricky sometimes. Oof, there's this cool pure again. And I think throughout this round, we've already seen he has all 3 discs from that Elemental Fire Pack in his bag. Not sure if that one's still available for sale, but they all look super cool in the air. And yeah, this one, Sunshine Glade 2, I've been in a zone with this one. It's been good to me. We'll see if I can sneak in one more ace to make it the trifecta. And wow, I thought I had that till the very end, but it just barely creeped left on me, and we're not going to get that one. But I feel good about the line, and I almost had it. Two-stroke lead. We'll see if this can hold with Blueberry Thicket to end. Ooh, there's three different main lines I feel you can do on this hole. I'm going with the risky one because I think, I have a two-shot lead here, feeling kind of highlighty. Want to try to give myself a chance for an albatrace, but overturned it. And I'm going to end up having to play probably for my birdie. I might have a look. Ooh, looks like Madsen nailed the long throw in, so clutch for him. Going to cut my lead in half if I can't sink this. And it gets a little bit of extra push to the right than I was expecting, and I obviously was a little bit off in the distance as well, so not going to make that one, but don't feel too bad about it. We'll see if the one-shot lead can hold. And yeah, a lot of blue on the scorecard. That's always fun. We'll see how we finish out here. Hole 9. I like to give this one a run with my accurate roll musket. It almost always hits down, and it gives me a solid chance for ace, so we'll see if I can nail it. And oof, just barely snuck to the left. That's two more of those. Have two aces, but was not all that far from 4, so would have been pretty cool. And looks like he also got his birdie, so we'll see if he can gain one on the last hole or if I'm going to be taking the one-stroke win. Regardless, been a very fun layout. So with this being a little bit of a headwind, I'm thinking this is probably short, but didn't want to have to disc up and then play some kind of touchy line, so stuck with my accurate roll musket. And it doesn't matter, we're going to take the dub, so would have loved another ace, but hey, we'll take it. And yeah, let's check out his bag. I'm going to check out both of these guys' bags here just to see what they have. New players on the YouTube. And yeah, we have lots of fire discs plus bagger stamp, which is very fiery as well. He has the water skip turn rive, has the glide skip cloud breaker, has a season 2 global disc golf musket. Love the throwback. Has a very cool season pass pioneer. And then in his mids, very, very interesting there, he goes trust and compass. So interesting combo. And then Timpa has full Rive assortment, it looks like. Very, very cool. Oh, yeah, his drivers look sick. Then he has Accurate Roll Explorer from the Royal Cup. Has the Global Sapphire. I love seeing those in the bags. And then he goes the Tips Team Sapphire and the Beast PD. Love that. Claymore and Warship in the mids. And Link and Harp in the putter slots. Yeah, so very, very fun bag. Fun match. Thanks to these guys. Catch you next time.